Nick Lang, Hollywood's most spoiled actor,
Hi, Nicky.
wanted to learn how to play a real-life cop.
Nicky, baby!
Now, he's hitting the streets, learning the ropes,
Freeze!
taking a shot,
What am I doing?
and getting up to speed. Michael J. Fox, James Woods,
What?
Don't you take that tone with me.
The Hard Way, rated R.
Starts Friday, March 8th at theaters everywhere.
Next time you're dining out, we invite you to try something sparkling. Something that won't cost a thing. Just pick up a packet of Equal. There, the blue one, and taste. We think you'll be so surprised by the great taste of the one with NutraSweet. You'll want to buy a box of Equal for the next time you're dining in.
Don't worry, Mom. You'll get there in time. You're driving the Toyota Camry All-Track. It's got all-wheel drive to pull you through. It's got an anti-lock brake system for additional stopping control. The Toyota Camry. You've got the perfect car. And the most trouble-free in its class. 3 years in a row. So don't worry. Be happy you've got a Camry.
I'm happy. What you do for me, Toyota.
What does it cost to live like a king? Well, Home Sweet Home, 140 million. Weekend Castle, 30 million. Riverdale Crown, 6 million. Chambermaid, at least $500,000. A Royal Feast, 79 cents.
King Ralph Royal Deal at Burger King. Buy any size fries and a soft drink and get a bacon double cheeseburger for 79 cents.
Frankly, with expenses like these, that's about all one can afford.
King Ralph's Royal Deal at Burger King.
The 1991 NCAA mini basketball from Pizza Hut is one of those things people just love to get their hands on. And at only $2.99 with any Pizza Hut pizza you buy. Luckily, that's very easy to do. So grab this year's NCAA mini basketball for just $2.99 while supplies last. Because you're never too old or too young to have a ball.
Pizza Hut, making it great. What's that cool going down? What's that chill rushing through you? What's that that takes your breath away? That's the taste of real refreshment. That's the real love Diet Coke. Just for the taste of Diet Coke.
Did you hear what those crazy guys Jim and Steve said on the radio this morning?
98.3 The Key. I'm Jim, the morning crew. Who's here now? Our boss?
We would like to become a radio and a disc jockey.
Yeah, we might as well make him useful. Start your mornings off with a laugh. It's the morning show 6 to 9 on 98.3 The Key, where we play the greatest hits of all time.
It won't be long now. The troops will be coming home. Reservists back to their families and hometown jobs. Vietnam vets are determined to make sure this homecoming leaves people feeling welcome, not rejected. Find out what's being planned here for the homecoming, Monday on News Center 25.
The crisis turns to war. Military America turns to NBC News. Wherever news breaks, whatever it takes.
My daughter Wendy said to me, Dad, I think you've got to come up with some new kind of foods. Be different. Get on the cutting edge. She may be right. So I had an idea for a special chicken sandwich.
Introducing Wendy's Chicken Cordon Bleu. A boneless breast of chicken, ham, Swiss cheese, Grey Poupon, and mayonnaise on a toasted Kaiser bun.
That looks delicious.
Hey, Dad, where are you?
In the kitchen. On the cutting edge.
Try the new Chicken Cordon Bleu sandwich at Wendy's for a limited time.
When you should be home, but you can't be home. New Formula 44M. The only one for coughs that relieves congestion, runny nose, and headache. It's the multi-symptom cough and cold medicine.
I
couldn't miss our last class. I had to be sure 20 people I am very proud of become citizens of this country.
When you should be home, but you can't be home. New Vicks Formula 44M.
You know, I've always wondered about a lot of margarines and spreads that say they have a buttery taste. And you pin them down, there's no butter in them. Read the label on Kraft Touch of Butter spread and see for yourself. It's made with creamy, rich butter. Yep, just a touch. So when Kraft Touch of Butter says buttery taste, there's no doubt about it. I wouldn't serve anything less. Kraft Touch of Butter. A touch of real butter makes a real difference.
It makes curves something to look forward to, not just put behind you. It's quick, stylish, and fun. Inside, everything to make you feel good inside. It handles with precision, accelerates with authority, and stops with assurance. But then, who wants to stop? The new scoop from Hyundai. Yes, Hyundai.
Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't.
Almond Joy got nuts, mouth don't.
Because
sometimes you feel like a, sometimes you.
Always. Get in there.
Hefty, hefty, hefty.
When Always women look for protection, they can see that the other leading maxis can stay wet on top. But Always and Always Plus are the only ones with dry weave, a unique top sheet, because it pulls moisture through into the pad and locks it there to help keep the surface clean and dry. Always and Always Plus, the only maxis with dry weave, give you a clean, dry feeling, always.
Throughout the 80s, the Ford Escort was the best-selling car in the world. Now Ford has taken the world's favorite car and made it better. This 91 Escort has an all-new design, new rack and pinion steering, a new, more efficient engine, a new, larger interior, new independent suspension, all for a price that's news in itself. The new Ford Escort, only the name remains the same. Drive it at your local Northwest Ford dealer.
Rushing through you. What's that that takes your breath away? That's the taste of real refreshment. That's the real love Diet Coke. Just for the taste of it, Diet Coke.
Miserable cold, huh? You could take Sudafed for that stuffy nose, plus chlortrimeton for sneezing, plus regular Tylenol for aching, plus Benylin DM for your cough. But why take all these when Comtrex all alone relieves all those symptoms?
How do people see you? Too young to go gray? You could cover it with loving care. The hair color that's as gentle to the hair as a shampoo. Really, is there a choice? Gray hair or loving care?
Fellas, meet Micro Keebler. Everything he touches turns smaller.
Smaller? We're already elves, sir.
Watch this cookie.
Wow.
It's an elfkin. New Keebler Elfkins. We take elf-shaped cookies, fill them with fudge, and Micro shrinks them.
Elfkins are the funnest cookies ever. Mr. Micro, you're a genius. I gotta shake your hand.
Elmer.
These are so real awesome. You can eat one.
New Elfkins from Keebler. With four-wheel drive and anti-lock brakes, the Subaru Legacy can handle all kinds of driving conditions and keep on handling them because 9 out of 10 Subaru vehicles sold in the last 10 years are still on the road. So for a sensible, durable car, test drive a new Subaru Legacy. But don't wait. A Subaru may last a long time on the road, but with savings over $1,800, they won't last long in our showroom.
During Spring Value Days, you could save over $1,800. See your local Subaru dealer today.
from the dairy farmers of Washington.
What does it cost to live like a king? Well, home sweet home, 140 million. Weekend castle, 30 million. For everyday crown, 6 million. Chambermaid, at least $500,000. A royal feast, 79 cents.
King Ralph's Royal Deal at Burger King. Buy any size fries and a soft drink and get a bacon double cheeseburger for 79 cents.
Frankly, with expenses like these, that's about all one can afford.
King Ralph's Royal Deal at Burger King.
EPT, the most trusted name in home pregnancy test, works in just minutes.
Baby.
EPT, the fast, easy way to get the big news.
Cool.
Did you know Tic Tacs are made with sugar? On the other hand, Certs Mini Mints are sugar-free. Sugar-free Certs Mini Mints. Looks like we've blown away the competition. Over the years, we've made a few changes to keep up with the times. But some things about our beer never change. Like fresh hops from the Yakima Valley, the Northwest's finest malting barley, and pure water from the mighty Cascade Range. Which is why, around here, it's Rainier.
Denise Johnson is pregnant and afraid. And she isn't going to see a doctor until she absolutely has to. She has a million reasons why she won't. But Denise is wrong. Because there is financial help, information, people who care, things she needs to know. And all she has to do is call. Denise, now is the time to baby your baby.
On the next exciting episode of Star Trek, The Next Generation, imagine waking up in a mysterious future.
Data, I haven't remembered a day for the last 16 years.
Where time has altered the crew's destiny.
Perhaps it would be best if we discuss this.
Shut up!
Is it a Romulan trap to sabotage the Enterprise?
Shall we end this charade?
Or an endless nightmare with no escape? Find out on Star Trek, The Next Generation.
You have some excellent reasons to take a close look at Safeway's produce department. Starting with our field buyers and growers, only Safeway has a team so strong they can keep prices down and quality up. This week, when you buy the 5-pound bag of fresh, large ruby grapefruits, you get the second bag free. With quality this high, no wonder your neighbors at Safeway handle our produce with so much care. In fact, if there's one thing we take better care of, it's our customers.
Safeway, we're what a saver should be.
It won't be long now. The troops will be coming home. Reservists back to their families and hometown jobs. Vietnam vets are determined to make sure this homecoming leaves people feeling welcome, not rejected. Find out what's being planned here for the homecoming, Monday on News Center 25.
The crisis turns to war. Military America turns to NBC News. Back wherever news breaks, whatever it takes.
S.A. Flying here. Strap yourself in. We're going to soar with CBC. You and me going to nosedive into the 3rd annual CBC Foundation Telethon on Sunday, March 3rd, from 3:30 to 5:30 on KNDU-25 Channel 25. If you're taxiing someplace, join us on Kona Radio.